Hi friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you came to our YouTube channel for first time, please make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit bell icon. And if you feel like our lectures are valuable, please share in your SAP circle as sharing is a caring. So in today's session we will discuss reservation. What's the business use of reservation, why we use this concept and what are the configuration steps for reservation. We will discuss that, right? So reservation, why we use, what's the business use for that? Let's suppose someone is working in a store department, right? And like I'm working in a production department in a plant, and I just required some raw material urgently for the production, to continue the production. So what I will do, I will just go to store department and I will say like I just required this material. I will create a PR, obviously purchase requisition, and I will say like I just required this material, this and that material. So he have to check like can I provide that or not, because do I have that material in our company's premises, do we have, or should I need to purchase that from a vendor or supplier? So to prevent that, we just use the concept reservation for future use, for that material. Same like you used to reserve, do a reservation in train for future travel. You just used to reserve tickets in bus, like that. That's a concept of reservation. So in reservation, if that production guy will just create that reservation document, like I just required this material on this date, and this much quantity I just required. So store guy can plan as per that. Store guy can plan as per that, like if that material is required, he can purchase that. If it's already available in like storage locations, he is not going to purchase that. So that's the concept of a reservation, like for future use they are going to reserve that material or service, right? So that's the concept of a reservation. So we are going to create a reservation using T code MB21 and MB21, and we are going to change reservation using T code MB22, and we are going to display the reservation using T code MB23, and we are going to see the list of reservation using T code MB24 and MB25, right? So you can see this is a document that will be raised to store department for issue or transfer of stock. This contain the below information. So whenever that production department or quality department or HR department, they just require that material, that store guy is going to issue that good at that time, right? At the time of a usage he is going to issue that. So let's see that in SAP screen. Yeah. So first step is we are going to create a reservation using T code MB21. So MB21, hit enter, and here you need to give a movement type 201, and plant you need to give your plant here, and hit enter, and here you need to give these details like cost center, GL account. So GL account I will give that, and cost center I will give KRIP. So you need to create a cost center and you need to assign that cost center to GL account. So I have already made a video on this, how to create a cost center. Meanwhile it's a FICO part, but I have explained that clearly, so you can go through the playlist and you can check. I have already made a video on this topic. So KRIP is my cost center, and here I need to give a material. So let me take any material. So let me take mat 01, and quantity, let's suppose I'm giving 50, right? And here I need to give that details like storage location also. And observe here, if we just have a batch, we can also give that batch number. Here you can see movement allowed indicator is there. So if I'm going to check mark this, that must be check mark, otherwise we will not able to move the materials. At that we can't issue the goods, so movement is like restricted if we are not going to check this checkbox. So that's like movement allowed, right? So what's the significance, I will tell you. So right, as per now, just give these details, hit enter and save. So I just created a reservation, right? Now if I just want to check, like store department want to check how many reservations are there on and on which date it's required, he can check using T code MB24. Hit enter, and here it need to provide plant, and for complete plant I want to check, I can check. If I just want to check for particular material, I can check for particular material. So hit enter. So these are the reservation for that, right? So that reservation I created today, and requirement date is 17 October 2024. So that's a requirement date, right? So what I am going to do, I will just copy this reservation number. So what store department guy will do, he will check that in MB24, like what are the reservation, what materials are reserved, on which date it's required date he can check. He can check material number, he can check quantity, right? So he can check all these, and account assignment for which department that's required, he can check all these things. And he can check first na that material like mat 01, he can check stock available in company's premises using T code MMBE. So he can check from here, like for mat 01, yeah, we already have 280 stock is there in unrestricted use, and in reserved we just have 160. So it's okay, he can issue that on that same day. If it's not there, he is going to create a PO, he is going to do a GR, right, before that date. So like that they used to plan, right? So let's suppose in that case that already available, okay, so that 50 quantity is already available in the company's premises. So let's suppose it's required on 17, so today 70. So how is going to issue the goods, how is going to issue the good? So the same T code is used in that case, MIGO. Hit enter, and here you can see good issue, you need to select from here good issue, and here you need to select reservation. So just select reservation and just give your reservation number, like document number, reservation document number. Hit enter, right, and select item okay. Here everything is okay. So you can also change a quantity here, like if you just want to issue only, they just ask for 50, but you are just want to issue only 30 20, so you can change from here. So everything here, reservation, account assignment, you just need to check and post, it's done, right? So if you will check na in MV24, like a list of a reservation, you will see it will not be there. This document, reservation document number will not there, just see only 2 is there, earlier that was 3, right? So like that we can do. If I also want to do for this, I can do, just copy, go to MIGO, and here just give your reservation number, reservation document number, hit enter, right, item okay, check and post. Now if you will check that in MB24, you can check only single document is here, right? So this is how we are going to issue the goods against reservation, right? In same T code MIGO, we will select good issue and we will select reservation option. So that's how we are going to issue the goods, like store guy how he is going to issue the goods using T code migo, same migo, for good issue, right? Let's suppose we just created one more reservation using T code MB21, and here we will just give cost center, material, quantity, storage location, and here if we will just unselect that movement type, movement allowed indicator, not movement type, movement allowed indicator, if we just uncheck mark that, enter, and say, now see, if I will try to check that in MB24, like list of reservation, MB24, it will not available there. Why it's not available? Because movement is not allowed. So if movement is not allowed, then it will not shown here, and you can't issue that. So if you just want to issue that, you need to go again in MB23, for change is MB22. So use MB22 here, and you need to change that first, right? So here you can see movement allowed, so just select this checkbox, or you can go to details also, like go to details, and from here also you can do movement allowed. So just go here and click on movement allowed and save. Now if I will check that in MB24, I will able to see that, just see here, it's available. Now I can issue that. Okay, I can issue, I can post good issue against that reservation document number. I can do a goods issue against reservation, right, for this reservation document number. So that's the concept reservation, right? And that's a business use for that. So I have mentioned that in notes also. MB21, you need to give these details, these movement type, and you need to give these details in pictorial form I have mentioned, and you need to go to detail, enter, and save. And MB24, you can see the list, and you will do issue against reservation using T code migo. So that's a step 2, you can say, or you can say step 3, right? So that's the third step, using T code migo. Go to goods issue and select reservation, and you can do like that, right? So what's the summary? So like as we just do reservation for our future travel, like that we just create a reservation document for future use of that material. So we just create the reservation using T code MB21, and we do, after that we just do a good issue, like whenever on that date when it's required, that store department, in real time store department is going to issue that goods against that account assignment, right? So this is the procedure, this is the configuration steps and business use for reservation, right? If you have any question, you guys can ask to me. You can ask to me in comment section, I will definitely answer that. So thank you guys, thanks a lot for stay up to last. And if you want to enroll, to our complete course, complete SAP MM course, you can connect to us in the number given in the description box. You can connect to us. So thank you, thanks a lot, may God bless you all.